Hello, everyone. I think we're going to go ahead and get started. For those of you in the back, there are plenty of seats up front. Please join us. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to DHR Health's Registered Nurse Apprenticeship Program in collaboration and a true partnership with South Texas College. My name is Marisa Castañeda. I'm the Senior Executive Vice President at DHR Health, and I'm honored to serve as your MC this morning. Today, we celebrate the grit and commitment of our future nurses. Let's give them a round of applause. The reason we're here. Today, you all embark on this vital career journey. This is the first graduating class of the Nurse Apprenticeship Program from South Texas College, who will be earning their associate's degrees in nursing. Again, we are so proud of you all. We're honored, and this morning is about you. We have an incredible lineup of speakers here to share their support of our graduates. Before we begin, I would like for everyone to please rise for the invocation by Reverend Mishael Code. He is here at the hospital. We're very, very happy to have him with us each and every day. And then remain standing for the presentation of colors by the City of Edinburg Police and Fire Department Honor Guard, under the direction of Lieutenant Primitivo Rodriguez, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. Reverend?
Lord bless all who are here today for the Registered Nurse Apprenticeship graduation ceremony. Bless the graduating nurse apprentices as they begin a new step in the career of taking care of the sick. Bless the families and friends of the graduating apprentices who have been a source of support and encouragement to the graduates during their time of study and training. Bless the faculty and staff of South Texas College and DHR who have been handing down their knowledge and skill to the nurse apprentices. Bless the administrators, the staff of DHR and South Texas College who have been instrumental in coordinating and running the nurse apprenticeship program. And Lord, bless the community leaders and guests for their support for the nurse apprenticeship program. We ask this in your name. Amen.
Thank you, Reverend Code. Now for the colors. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you once again to the Honor Guard from the City of Edinburg Police and Fire Departments. Now I would like to introduce some very special, y'all may be seated. Thank you. I would like to introduce some very special guests joining us today that represent the collaborative spirit of this initiative. From the Texas Workforce Commission, we have the Honorable Albert Trevino III, Commissioner representing labor. I'd like to welcome Ms. Desi Holmes, State Apprenticeship Director. Desi, thank you. Kind of wearing two hats from Lone Star National Bank, Julian Alvarez, the Executive Vice President and Director of Community Relations and past TWC Commissioner. Mr. Alvarez. From South Texas College, we have Dr. Rodney Rodriguez, the VP for Institutional Advancement and External Affairs. Joining us, Dr. Jason Valerio, Regional Healthcare Liaison. Victor Garza, Chair and Faculty for the Associate Degree Nursing Department. Victor, I think he's here. Also, Ms. Linda Lopez, our Executive Director for Communications and Creative Services at STC. Thank you, Linda. From DHR Health, we're honored to have joining us Dr. Carlos Cardenas, Chairman of the Board. Really needs no introduction. Ms. Maritza Padilla, Executive VP and Chief of Staff to the CEO, as well as our Chief Operations Officer. Our Chief Nursing Officer, Ms. Miriam Hamad. Our Assistant Chief Nursing Officer, Clarissa Cerda. Dr. Marisa Reynaldo, Executive Team Leader for Workforce Development and Clinical Education, as well as Dr. Melinda Rodriguez on our education team. Thank you, ladies. I'm sure that our nurses know them very well. Ms. Vanessa Vera, Director of High School Community and our apprenticeship programs. Vanessa? So again, thank you all for being here at this very, very important milestone and ceremony. Our guest speaker today has spent more than 3 decades, I was thinking about that, transforming the healthcare landscape right here in the Rio Grande Valley, across the state of Texas, and now in the U.S. As an esteemed healthcare executive and leader, as well as the former president of the Texas Medical Association, he knows that great healthcare relies deeply on collaborative medical teams. Please help me welcome Dr. Carlos Cardenas, Chairman of the Board at DHR Health.
Thank you, Marisa. Good morning, everybody. That was pretty good. It's kind of early for that. It's awesome. What a fantastic day this is today. Now, not every day begins like that. As I was reminded this morning when I got up, it was pouring rain, and I was wondering about how I was supposed to get to my car and then to do my first endoscopies this morning without being completely soaked in my tie, which I don't wear all the time, but today was a special day, so I thought I've got to find a way to make sure I get dry. So my wife is the one who ran out in her pajamas to get the umbrella out of her car to give it to me so that I could come in without soaking all of my shirt and my tie. So I want to give kudos to my wife, Chris, who made this morning actually possible. It's just an example of how impediments get in your way, but you don't let them bother you. You put your best foot forward and you do what you got to do what you do, and that's what you're going to all do every single day. I want to congratulate all of you for finishing the apprenticeship program and embarking upon a fantastic career at what I call the greater bedside, and that is where our patients live in our community and where we as healthcare members of the healthcare team deliver care every single day. I want to welcome you to that bedside, because everything that we do in healthcare begins at the bedside and ends at the bedside. The energy that all of you bring every single day to your patients is the caring touch, is being there in those moments where it's really important to bring who we are as human beings to another human being in need. That's what this is all about. That energy is really important. And on the bigger scale is to think about what each one of us does at the greater bedside, which is our community. We don't have to go back very far, and I know I could ask this audience about your own families and where this community was a generation ago or 2 generations ago when we had to leave our area with our families sometimes, or leave our families behind in order to be able to get care because we were geographically and socioeconomically isolated. Those days are over. We've made a transformational change, and you, all of you, are part of that transformation. We're doing it every single day. This is a beautiful example of how we close the gaps, of how we come together to care for those in our community so that people no longer have to leave our community in order to be able to get care. They can get care right here at home because it is our own population that is being trained and is able to serve our patients at the bedside. Each of you will have an opportunity as time goes on to be a mentor, because it's part of what you're trained to do, is to teach those that come after you, because there are those who taught you so that you're here. It's that chain that makes it really, really beautiful to see the next class that comes up that you may have a hand in teaching. And I salute each of you because some of you will be leaders in healthcare. You may not see it today, but it could happen. I had no idea when I finished medical school that I would be standing on this stage today at what is today DHR Health. It was just an idea, wasn't even thinking about it in medical school. If somebody would have told me about it then, I would have said, oh, that's completely unfathomable. I couldn't see how anybody could ever, do those things. But some things just follow one after the other, and when you put the patient at the center of everything that you do, it makes it easy to make the right decisions. And you all will have those opportunities and have had those opportunities to participate in the care and share in the care of your patients. And that will continue. And I want you to take that energy and think about what you can do with it when you apply it to the community at large, and the different issues and problems that we have and face together as a community. If we use the same principles that we use in caring for patients and apply it to the community at large, we can find solutions and together transform and continue to transform our communities. So today is the day of congratulations. It's about congratulating you on your achievement, congratulating your families for their support, congratulating the teachers who have taught you the skills that you needed, and the leaders who have stepped up to make these programs happen. The state of Texas and the Texas Workforce Commission have had the wisdom that knows that has been able to bring to bear the energies that we have as caregivers at the bedside and people who have vision for policy making that allows us to look at the resources that we have and doing the most with what we've been given. And that human resource that we have is exemplified by who's in front of me today, those of you that are graduating today. So I want to personally congratulate each one of you for your achievement. I want to congratulate your families and thank those who've had the vision to be able to bring these programs together. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Cardenas. From day one, you have been a huge supporter and an advocate of this program. You lead by example each and every day, and we can't thank you enough. Exceptional healthcare requires more than clinical skill. It demands visionary leadership and a profound commitment to patient advocacy. Our next speaker embodies those values. I have seen her at the bedside. I have called her at 10 p.m. I have called her at 5 a.m. and she answers and she is here. And a lot of times I feel that she puts this place before her daughters and her husband. She works alongside our Chief Nursing Officer, Miss Mariam Hamad, who just walked in. There she is. And she champions nursing and your new nursing community each and every day. As a driving force for excellence, she continuously shapes the future of healthcare throughout mentorship that she provides each and every day through her innovation of new ideas and her dedicated service. Please help me in welcoming our Assistant Chief Nursing Officer, Ms. Clarissa Cerda.
Good morning, everyone. It is truly an honor to stand before you today as the Assistant Chief Nursing Officer for DHR Health. to celebrate a very special milestone, the completion of the first nursing apprenticeship cohort in partnership with South Texas College. To our 10 nurse apprentices, congratulations. Today we celebrate your perseverance, your growth, your bright future that awaits each of you. Nursing is not an easy profession. It demands compassion, sacrifice, resilience, critical thinking, and heart. But each of you answered a calling to serve others in some of the most vulnerable moments of their life. During this apprenticeship, you balanced long shifts, coursework, personal responsibilities, and the emotional demands that come with healthcare. But today is proof of your dedication. As future registered nurses, you're entering a profession that is much more than a career. Nursing is a calling. It is the ability to provide comfort during fear, hope during uncertainty, and healing during difficult moments. The impact you will have on patients and families will extend far beyond procedures, medications, or documentation. Sometimes the greatest thing a nurse can provide is kindness, presence, and compassion. At DHR Health, we strongly believe in investing in the future of nursing and supporting the development of local talent within our community. This apprenticeship program represents innovation, collaboration, and opportunity. It reflects what can happen when educational institutions and healthcare organizations come together with one shared goal: preparing the next generation of nurses to provide exceptional patient care for the people of the Rio Grande Valley. I would like to take a moment to recognize and sincerely thank the special individuals who made this nurse apprenticeship program possible. Programs like this do not happen without vision, determination, and courage. Thank you to the leaders, educators, and advocates who believed in this initiative strongly enough to stand before the Texas State Board of Nursing and present the vision and work tirelessly to get the approval to move this program forward. Because of your leadership and commitment to advancing nursing education, these students were given an incredible opportunity that will positively impact healthcare in our community for years to come. Your efforts have helped create a pathway for future nurses and future generations. I also want to recognize the faculty, mentors, leaders, preceptors, and the families who help support these students throughout their journey. No one succeeds alone. Your guidance, encouragement, patience, and belief in these apprentices have helped shape the nurses they are becoming today. Thank you for investing your time and heart into their success. To our graduates, as you prepare to take your NCLEX and step into your role as a new licensed registered nurse, please remember this: never lose sight of the compassion and passion that brought you into nursing. Continue to lead with that compassion, stay humble enough to keep learning, and always remember the privilege it is to care for another human being. You are entering healthcare at a time when strong and compassionate nurses are needed more than ever. The future of nursing, however, looks bright because of individuals like you. I have no doubt that each of you will go on to make a meaningful difference within our hospital and our community. On behalf of nursing leadership and all of us at DHR Health, congratulations once again to the first South Texas College Nursing Apprenticeship Cohort. We are very proud of you. We are very proud of you. We celebrate your accomplishments, and we look forward to seeing the amazing nurses you will become. May God bless each and every one of you on this next chapter of your journey. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you, Clarissa. That was so beautifully said, the way you put all of that together. I hope that you all take that to heart and just stop and think about this. You are part of history. You're making history, you're setting the tone, you are the example for so many in this community, and we can't wait to have you help us here and continue to heal. It was an honor to have you all here. So again, thank you, Clarissa. Our next speaker has played a very active role in shaping the educational landscape of our community under his leadership. South Texas College continues to flourish by providing classroom learning in critical demand career areas. He is a tireless advocate for workforce development and student success. I have seen him out in the community giving of himself, of his time. He truly is a champion for all things community. He has played a vital role in this. Please help me in welcoming STC's Vice President, Dr. Rodney Rodriguez.
Good morning. So Clarissa and Marisa just said what I was going to tell y'all. So, so this is going to be easier for me. But, you know, on behalf of President Solis couldn't be here this morning, but I wanted to make sure that we were here to just congratulate all of you. Today's about you. We're so proud. South Texas College is just so proud of all the accomplishments that you've done. And we want to make sure that we continue on this path forward. I did want to mention just a couple of things of how we got here. It was a long path. It took how many years, Julian? Yeah, 3 years. And I remember initially I spoke with former Commissioner Alvarez at that time. And he said, hey, Rodney, we're having a meeting in Austin. We need all our key players there, and we hope that you're going to be there. And I remember saying, yes, definitely. And he said, it's a small meeting. You know, we're just going to meet to discuss. So when I get there, it's like this ballroom with the Texas Department of Labor, the nursing board. Everyone was there, all the key players. And we were able to meet and discuss the importance of this initiative here in the Rio Grande Valley. But it couldn't have happened without, of course, Dr. Valerio, who's going to be coming up, but our state partners, Commissioner Trevino, and of course, Desi. Thank you so much for your support. You've always been a big supporter of South Texas College, and we just want to thank you for everything you've done. Can we give them a round of applause? Because without them, this couldn't have been possible. But so fast forward, you know, now you're the first cohort that is graduating. And we're just so elated. And I want to give you a round of applause also because this is so exciting for South Texas College and DHR. Our partnership is strong with DHR. DHR has always been in the forefront of innovativeness, and we pride ourselves with our partnership. And please know that we want that to continue. So on behalf of President Solis and South Texas College Board of Trustees, we want to just thank everyone for your partnership, and we look forward to many, many years of this initiative continuing. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Rodriguez. And we'll be sure to send the videos to Dr. Solis so he gets them. Our next speaker serves as the critical bridge between academic partnership and real-world clinical practice. As the regional healthcare liaison at South Texas College, he works tirelessly to cultivate the industry partnerships that make hands-on program like this nurse apprenticeship program possible. He is dedicated to aligning South Texas College's educational goals with the evolving needs of regional healthcare providers and needs. Please help me welcome Dr. Jason Valerio, Regional Healthcare Liaison for South Texas College.
Thank you, Ms. Castañeda. Wow, what a great day this morning. I believe the universe is also celebrating with us, with the rain, with the thunder, and the lightning. So I do have a special note for you. So as you can see, I'm a bit blend of traditionalist and a baby boomer and Gen X with a yellow pad and handwriting notes. To our distinguished guests, leaders, DHR team, South Texas College, my fellow faculty and staff, to our graduating students, parents, and their loved ones, good morning again. I believe we are gathered here much larger than a ceremony. We are gathered here to recognize history, and we want to celebrate innovation and courage, and also accomplishment. There was a time that this registered nursing apprenticeship program seemed very impossible. I still remember in 2022 when Mr. Julian Alvarez and Desi called me, hey, we have this initiative about the nursing apprenticeship program. And I said to myself, wow, what a great initiative to address the nursing shortage, not just in our community, but in Texas and also nationwide. What a great initiative to foster nurses' retention, and a great initiative to promote quality onboarding and orientation for our newly licensed nurse and decrease the turnover rate among nurses. As I developed this program with Mr. Julian Alvarez and Desi, I went I went to the main source and went to the US Department of Labor apprenticeship website. When I look at the list of occupations, registered nurse is not even on the list. So we have a great challenge. I look at the Texas Board of Nursing Education guidelines. As I read into it, we have more challenges. When I look at Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board Academic Course Guide Manual, I said to myself, Austin, we have a problem. So I called Mr. Julian Alvarez and Desi Canals. We need to do something because we firmly believe that this registered nursing apprenticeship program is a bridge between education and healthcare practice that is built with trust, innovation, and also confidence. Because of the many people that I mentioned, once what seemed impossible is now a reality and yielding to its great fruition. This did not happen by accident. It happened because we chose vision over hesitation. It happened because we chose collaboration over comfort. It happened because we chose to believe that preparing the next generation of nurses in a bold, meaningful, forward-thinking way. So allow me to take this opportunity to express my gratitude in a public forum to thank Dr. Solis, the members of the Board of Trustees, our vice presidents, for believing in innovation and forward thinking on how to answer the challenges of workforce today. To Dr. Petrosian, to Dr. Mian, for always understanding that healthcare education must evolve in order to meet the healthcare needs of our growing diverse community. To the ADN faculty and staff, Dr. Margo Vargas Ayala, our program chair, Mr. Victor Garza, you did not just teach the student. You have shaped them, you challenged them into the nurses that they have become today. To our valued partner, DHR leadership team, Ms. Vanessa Vera, Lisa Reyna, Dr. Rodriguez, Dr. Marisa Reynaldo, and to the preceptors. They were my former students. Where are you? Thank you for taking our students under your wings and for allowing them to learn in real clinical environment. Your support helped them transform knowledge into practice and practice into confidence. To the parents, loved ones, significant others, your support matters deeply. Your encouragement helped them carry them across the finish line, so this achievement belongs to you too. And of course, not but not the least, our graduating students. Today, we not only honor your accomplishment, we also honor your courage and bravery. You were brave enough to trust the process, to step into a new pathway, brave enough to carry the weight of expectation while still growing, learning, showing up, and serving. Remember, you are a part of the history. You are the first federally recognized traditional registered nursing apprenticeship in the nation. Because of you, you'll be paving the way for the next cohort. So with that being said, congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Valerio. That was very, very well said. Think of how many hours, how much effort, how many people are behind you. To the family members, friends, significant others, please stand up and be recognized if you are here. Stand up, all of the family that are here. I think it's important to show the community that is here. I love the full circle moment when you gave a shout out to some of your students, Dr. Valerio as well. Our next guest from the Texas Workforce Commission represents the powerful statewide commitment to growing our workforce and creating life-changing career pathways for Texans. Desi Holmes has dedicated decades to building, funding, and championing career training programs across the state. Please help me welcome Texas Workforce Commission Director of State Apprenticeships, Desi Holmes. Thank you, Desi. You come on up. Share it with me.
Good morning. They've said everything, so I guess I just sat down. I do have a couple of things to say. Historically, we tend to think, okay, we did it, but other states, are we following? Oh no. We led doing this registered apprenticeship for registered nurses. I have states call me all the time, how did you do it? How did you do it? Texas Workforce Commission, TEA, THECB, and Board of Nursing. I have to give some credit. I get a little, but I give a lot of credit to former Commissioner Alvarez rallying all of those into the room. The reason that happened were institutions such as DHR and South Texas College. We had the employers coming and saying, we have to have help. We have to figure out another way to move forward with developing more nurses. And the graduates today got to experience the apprenticeship way to nursing. I said earlier to someone in the audience that I would prefer an apprentice nurse taking care of me than a college nurse. I think she's shaking her head who I told that to. Because you learned it. You learned it and earned it and through the process. So other states call and say, how'd you do it? It was getting everybody in the room, from the employers to the education entities, and then Board of Nurses, and then TEA, THECB. And we, within hours, wasn't it in the same meeting that we brought up that we can't do unpaid clinicals? That will not work in an apprenticeship program. They have to be able to be paid. Within hours, THECB leaders came back and said, we can make that change. So Texas was the first one to take it to the Department of Labor to actually have registered nurse as an apprenticeship program. So we were the leaders in that. So yes, y'all are some of the first to graduate under this program. And you have to thank DHR coming and saying, we have got to do this. So y'all are the first. Y'all are going to be the leaders to show what happens when we train individuals in an apprenticeship program, what it benefits them, and what it benefits your organizations and the people that you care for. Also want to brag a little bit about apprenticeship. She said I'd been in apprenticeship for decades. I mean, how old do I look? I only look 40, right? I'm not going to tell you my age. But I've been with the agency over 40 years. So I'm more than 40. I might have started at 3. But I've been with apprenticeship for 22 years. So I've seen it grow over those 22 years, and more funding being coming to it, and the program growth. 10 years ago, there was 200 programs in Texas. Now there's almost 1,100 programs, and some of those are healthcare, just like is happening here. And we used to only have about 12,000 apprentices. Now that is a bucket. People come in and grow and graduate and move on to different careers. We have over 43,000 apprentices in Texas now. I will say we are number 1, but we're really number 2. I'll say it out loud. California's number 1. But I swear they cheat. They have to cheat. We're growing faster. If you look at our percentages, we're growing at like 166%, and they're growing in single digits. Because all their people are coming here to be trained in apprenticeship, I guess. So I'll close by saying congratulations to y'all. I would love to see where you see and hear, and you're going to tell me how fast y'all grow and move up in your career. So congratulations from me and Texas Workforce Commission. Heartfelt. And I didn't cry. Not once did I cry. I cry all the time. It's not that I'm not sincere. So welcome to the full-time job of being a nurse.
Thank you, Ms. Holmes. It's always such an honor to have you here, and we appreciate all of your work. It is now my distinct honor to introduce a leader dedicated to empowering the Texas workforce and expanding critical healthcare pathways. TWC Commissioner Albert Trevino was appointed by Governor Greg Abbott to the 3-member commission and confirmed by the Texas Senate in 2023. He proudly served over 30 years in law enforcement as an agent, police instructor, background investigator, and patrol officer. He is going to share a very special proclamation with you all in recognition of Apprenticeship Week. Please join me in welcoming TWC Commissioner, Mr. Albert Trevino.
Thank you.
Well, good morning, everyone. First, I just want to thank everyone for being here, especially the graduates. I want to thank former Commissioner Julian Alvarez, who had the vision to bring everybody together, and of course, Desi for working so hard. But it couldn't have been done without DHR and South Texas College. But I also want to thank the instructors, because today doesn't stop here with the graduation. Your knowledge and expertise goes to every hospital room that your apprentices go to. So I want to thank you for taking that effort and stepping up to teach this cohort so we could have future nurses here in our community. Thank you. Now I have a proclamation that I wanted to give to DHR and to South Texas College for their beautiful foresight in seeing what's possible with apprenticeship programs. And what this did is it opened the floodgates to what's potential for being an apprenticeship program. And I know Desi can attest to that because we're getting calls from different career pathways to see if they can set up apprenticeship programs. This is kind of small print, so. From the Office of the Governor, the economic success and unique business opportunities in Texas give our state the distinction of the highest ranked state for job creation in the nation. A cornerstone of our skilled workforce is registered apprenticeships. And these opportunities contribute to a stronger, more competitive economy while driving innovation and productivity. These apprenticeships keep the American dream alive in Texas by providing a pathway to skilled, in-demand jobs, helping businesses find and retain talent, and boosting workforce productivity. Registered apprenticeships allow Texans to earn while they gain valuable skills and experience that put them on a pathway for career advancement and high-paying jobs. Businesses that hire apprenticeships contribute to a more versatile and skilled workforce and benefit from that talent, fresh perspectives, and open-mindedness of young professionals. There are more than 960 registered apprenticeship programs in the state of Texas with over 35 and 500 active participants. But apprenticeships are growing so fast, as Desi said, that those numbers have already changed since the governor signed this on April 9th. And that number is 11,000 or 1,100 apprenticeship programs and 43 active apprentice participants. So, I mean, just that, you can see the growth of the apprenticeship programs here in Texas. Now, each year, 1 week is dedicated to raising awareness for apprenticeship programs. Professional organizations, civic groups, and government entities work together to recognize the importance of apprenticeships and to celebrate those participating and in the support of these impactful programs. At this time, I recognize my fellow Texans and educate themselves to the apprenticeship programs and the numerous benefits of our workforce and economy. These vital programs will ensure the Lone Star State's place at the forefront of the world's economy and will lead to an even more prosperous future. So therefore, I, Greg Abbott, Governor of Texas, do hereby proclaim April 26th through May 2nd, 2026 to be Apprenticeship Week in Texas and urge all Texans to observe the occasion with appropriate ceremonies and activities. Signed, Governor Greg Abbott, Governor of Texas. So congratulations to DHR and to South Texas College. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Trevino. Now to get to the heart of our program, which you all have been waiting for, I would like to ask and invite Miss Vanessa Vera to please come forward. She's going to be calling out your names and reading a special message that you all wrote. Dr. Marisa Reynaldo, Dr. Melinda Rodriguez, Miss Miriam Hamad, and Victor Garza to please come up. They're going to be assisting you with your white coats and your stoles. If you would take a moment to pause so we can get a good photo of you all again. But thank you all, and thank you, Miss Vanessa.
I'm going to leave it up here. Yes, please, thank you. If we can also get Miss Lisa and Esther to assist with the gifts and the coat. Thank you. Okay, so our first graduating nurse is Adrian Virial. Adrian would like to thank his mom, Perla Guajardo, and his stepdad, Rene Gonzalez, for the sacrifices they made throughout his journey. He also recognizes his girlfriend, Angela, and his nursing friends, Ingrid, Aaliyah, Sam, and Eros, for supporting him every step of the way. Congratulations, Adrian. Okay, Thanks again. All right, our next graduate is Aaliyah Silva. Aaliyah would like to thank her whole family for their constant support and encouragement, especially during the times she felt like giving up. She also dedicates this achievement to her grandfather, who passed away before she began the program, and to her grandmother, who passed away during her final semester. Congratulations again, Miss Aaliyah. Next graduate is Amber Marie Moreno. Amber would like to give a special acknowledgement to her parents, grandparents, sister, and husband. She is grateful for their love, support, and belief in her. She also thanks the nurses, professors, and preceptors who showed her the kind of nurse she hopes to become. Congratulations. Our next graduate is Ingrid Puentes. Ms. Puentes would like to thank her husband and her father for allowing her to pursue her dream without limitation. She also recognizes her clinical instructor, Dr. Marisa Reinaldo, for her knowledge and guidance throughout the apprenticeship program. The hair. It has to be picture perfect. Congratulations. Our next nurse graduate is Samantha Rosales. Samantha would like to acknowledge her parents, her husband, and especially her 3 daughters. She thanks her daughters for their patience, understanding, and love, and says they are her constant motivation and her reason for pushing forward. Congratulations. Our next graduate is Haley. I'm not gonna say that right, so I'm just gonna say Miss Haley. She is not present with us today, but she is watching this ceremony live on Facebook. Hi, Miss Haley. Haley would like to thank her mom and dad for supporting her through every high and low of nursing school. She also thanks her friends for encouraging her on the hardest days and her partner for always reassuring her and holding her close when she needed comfort most. Congratulations, Miss Haley. Our next graduate is Alexandra Mendoza, who unfortunately was not able to attend today, but we wish her the best, and I would still like to continue to read what motivated her. Alexandra would like to acknowledge God, her family, and her significant other for their support. So congratulations to Ms. Mendoza, although she's not able to join us today. Our next nurse graduate is Eros Alexander Perez Baiz. Eros would like to recognize the nurses, physicians, and other clinical and non-clinical staff at DHR Health who guided him through the hospital environment, shared their knowledge, and inspired him to continue pursuing further education and training. Congratulations. Our next graduate is Ana de la Cruz. Yena extends her deepest gratitude to her parents and sister for supporting her throughout her nursing journey. Congratulations, Ms. de la Cruz. Our next graduate is Wilson Mutia. Wilson says getting through nursing school and completing the nurse apprentice program truly took a village. It always does. He would like to thank the Nursing Apprentice Leadership Team, Dr. Melinda Rodriguez, Dr. Marisa Reynaldo, the DHR Health Education Department, the South Texas College HSP nursing faculty, the simulation lab staff, and his nursing preceptors for their guidance and generosity and care. He is especially grateful to his family, his dad for packing his lunch before long shifts, his aunt Tita Ophelia for caring for his scrubs when he was exhausted, and his Kuya for keeping him company during late night study sessions. Most of all, he dedicates a special acknowledgement to his mom. Let's give all of our nurse graduates another round of applause. Next, we move to our preceptor recognition. This special part of our ceremony honors the experienced nurses and mentors who have dedicated their time to guiding our graduates on their journey. For this, I would like to call up Miss Lisa, if you're still here, and Esther as well. Thank you. Preceptors, can you make your way up to the side as well? Not preceptors, our apprentice nurses, please. Nurses, that's right. Thank you for that correction. So we're going to start off with Alexandra, who's not here, but we'd still like to recognize the preceptor. Shannon, are you present? Shannon, can you make your way up to the stage, please? Miss Miriam, you can come up and assist with also providing the gifts to the flowers. So for Shannon, I want to thank you for the way you turned every clinical moment into a meaningful learning experience for me. Your willingness to guide me through hands-on opportunities helped me build both confidence and competence. I will always remember your passion for patient care and your dedication to teaching. It has truly shaped the nurse I am becoming. Thank you. Okay. Next, we'll be moving to Neurosurgical Intensive Care Unit. Please join me in welcoming Samantha Rosales and her preceptor, Monique Gomez.
Monique, thank you for believing in me and for helping me grow both personally and professionally. Your calm presence, attention to detail, and the way you carry yourself as a nurse inspire me every day. Because of you, I learned to be more confident, to take initiative, and to trust in my abilities. You have made a lasting impact on who I am as a future nurse. Thank you.
Adrian? So also from the neurosurgical ICU, let's welcome Mr. Vidal and his preceptor, Lina Sanchez.
Lina, I'm so grateful for your patience and the support you gave me throughout my clinical experience. You created a space where I felt comfortable asking questions and growing, while also challenging me to become more independent. Thank you for trusting me and guiding me every step of the way. You made a greater difference than you may ever realize. Thank you.
So in addition to the bouquet, they get a nurse preceptor pin. Thank you. Representing the fast-paced world of the emergency room, please welcome Ingrid Puentes and her preceptor, Alma Farino.
Alma, thank you for showing me what excellence truly looks like in such a fast-paced and demanding environment. Your ability to remain calm while delivering compassionate, patient-centered care made a lasting impression on me. I am grateful for the time you spent teaching, supporting, and encouraging me. Thank you.
Congratulations. From Progressive Critical Care Unit 4, please welcome apprentice Amber Moreno and preceptor Jasmine Ornelas.
Hi, everyone. I'm Amber. Hi, Jasmine. Jasmine was actually my first ever preceptor ever, and she made a lasting impression a year and a half ago. So thank you. Sorry, I told them I was gonna get emotional. Jasmine, I want to thank you for your kindness, your patience, and your genuine compassion you show every single day. You made me feel so welcome, supported, and encouraged from the very beginning. Watching the way you care for your patients and teach your students inspired me more than words can express. You truly represent the heart of nursing, and I'm so grateful to have learned from you. Oh, I know.
Congratulations and thank you. So today I will be speaking on behalf of Ms. Haley while she is joining us online. We'd like to bring up the cath lab representative, Ms. Angelita Hernandez, on behalf of Ms. Haley. Is Ms. Angelita present?
Oh, there you are.
So on behalf of Haley, Ms. Angelita, thank you for pushing me to step outside of my comfort zone and believe in myself. Your encouragement helped me grow in confidence and challenged me to become stronger in my abilities. I truly appreciate the way you supported me while helping me reach beyond what I thought I could do. Thank you. From the operating room, please join me in welcoming Eros Alexander Perez Pais and preceptor Cassandra Santos.
Right here and then flip.
Ms. Cassandra, I would like to thank you for your constant support and for always encouraging me to give my best. Your understanding, guidance, and high expectations helped me grow not only as a student, but as a future professional. I am beyond grateful for everything you taught me and the example you set. Thank you.
Congratulations. Returning to the emergency department, please welcome Aaliyah Silva and her preceptor, Jessica Balderas.
Jessica, thank you for being such an incredible example of what a nurse should be. Your knowledge, patience, and kindness made such a meaningful impact on me. You inspired me to continue growing and striving for excellence, and I will carry on the lessons I learned from you throughout my career.
I want to say something about Jessica. Jessica started with us as a CNA. Yes, she started as a CNA in outpatient infusion. She was a new grad in outpatient infusion. And you can tell from day one how careful she was taking care of her patient. She wants to learn, she wants to grow. She became an LVN. Then from LVN, she became an RN. And as a new grad LVN, she started in the emergency room. And was a big achievement by itself. Correct, Jessica? Yes. Great.
That was an amazing story. Congratulations. From the Intensive Care Unit, please welcome apprentice Yena de la Cruz and preceptor Elijah. Okay, representing. Please welcome to the stage.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ina. So for Elijah, thank you for your patience and for always taking the time to guide and teach me. Your willingness to answer my questions and help me understand each step made such a difference in my learning. I truly appreciate your support and the confidence you helped me build.
Thank you. Picture. Yes. Thank you for supporting. We appreciate that. And finally, returning to Progressive Critical Care Unit 4, please welcome Wilson Mutia and preceptor Brenda Cantu.
Hello guys, my name is Wilson. This is Brenda, my preceptor. I just want to say a couple words. I just want to say thank you for your compassion, your patience, and the way you supported me throughout my experience. You not only taught me how to care for my patients, but also how to empower them. Your encouragement meant so much to me, and I'm incredibly grateful for the opportunity to learn from you. And I also want to mention that she is an apprentice from another college program. So from one apprentice to another, thank you.
Congratulations once again to all the preceptors. As a reminder, if you all can stay at the end of the graduation, we would love to take a photo of all of the preceptors and the directors along with the nurses.
Thank you, everyone. That was beautiful. Made me very emotional. Dr. Cardenas and I sat there talking about these full circle moments. Miriam, you sharing the story of your nurses. These nurses have great leaders. To all of our nursing directors and VPs, please stand and be recognized. DHR Health is proud. All of these nurse vice presidents, leaders, directors. DHR Health is proud to be home to the largest nursing force in the region, almost 1,400 nurses that we employ. We're so proud of that. Our entire organization, from our board of managers, our 700 physicians, and over 6,000 team members, congratulate you all today. How do you feel? Good? You feel good? You can breathe. Well, we are so proud of you. This is a huge accomplishment. To all of our preceptors that took time, 2 or 3 of them could not leave their patients to be here, but we're going to share these moments with them. Thank you for taking a step, for being a leader, for guiding and inspiring our future nurses. We can't thank you enough. Once again, on behalf of DHR Health, congratulations to all of our graduates. Your dedication is the foundation of this community's future. You will now be the healers. You will be part of this great program here at DHR Health. You have made history. You should be so proud. You should celebrate. Continue to go forth with confidence and know that you have been called. You have a very special calling to be able to help heal and cure patients. We're so proud of you. We will forever be your family, and a cornerstone for you all. We'd like you to watch this brief video that we put together that kind of ties everything up. We would like all of our nurse graduates to please stay right after the video is over, to please come up. We're going to pull this podium down and get a big group photo. Miss Maritza Padilla is here. Maritza, we welcomed you earlier. She has a great deal of work and dedication and advocacy for this programs, as I mentioned earlier. But again, we're so happy. Congratulations. It's time to celebrate and go forth on behalf of DHR Health. Thank you all for joining us today.
Today is a very significant milestone for the healthcare in our region. This program with South Texas College is creating opportunities for individuals to enter the healthcare workforce through hands-on learning and mentorship.
We are so excited that South Texas College, in this unique partnership with DHR, we have completely transformed higher education in the most sought-after career in the health professions here in the RGV.
What makes this unique, like Dr. Solis said, is think about your colleagues all over the country that are going through the same program, but as they're in class, they're not getting paid to be in a classroom.
The nurse apprenticeship program at DHR is very unique. I think what sets us apart from a regular new grad versus a new grad apprentice student with that experience is that we're very familiar in the clinical setting. We know how to speak to providers. We know how to handle ourselves in a professional manner. And those things kind of set us apart from the rest of, it's not just skills that we build, we're also building our soft skills.
You get to work with actual nurses on an actual floor, and the cool part is that it's not just one floor, you get to work in all the floors. So pre-op, post-op, all of the 3 towers. I got to be in the ER, the ICU. I felt at home more in the ICU.
We are getting paid hourly, and we are PRN, so it doesn't interfere with our schooling, it enhances it.
I'm very thankful for this program and the fact that STC and DHR paired up, because it really has helped me with my clinical practice, and working here has allowed me to be exposed to a lot more things and get firsthand experience.
It's the example that makes the difference. That's why we call it exemplary leadership, and this is exemplary leadership at the bedside. We are incredibly proud to have been chosen by South Texas College to partner with us here at DHR Health and to have you here.
If we could have our distinguished guests, Miriam, Clarissa, Miss Clarissa, if you could please come up for a photo. Thank you. Dr. Cardenas, don't be shy. You all can get below them, maybe. We'll do a line below them on the, yep. Come on, y'all, jump in there, wherever y'all want. Good job. I know, it made me cry. Get up there, get up there. Okay. Please join us for refreshments and coffee in the back, and any photos that you all want to take family, y'all come up, please. Thank you.